Hi guys, this is Jayden with Pivot Homes Group, and today I'm going to give you my widest, boldest prediction of the Victoria real estate market in 2022. So stay tuned. Now for the record, our broker has closed thousands of transactions over the past year and was able to assist a lot of families get into their new homes and selling their assets. With this boot on the ground, coupled with the fact that we study the market every single day, we like to think that we know what we talk about. So if you find value in these videos, please be sure to hit the subscribe buttons and turn on the notification to help us grow our channels. And if you have any specific question regarding about the Victoria real estate market, please be sure to visit our website and get in touch with us today. Prediction number 1. Let's go. We will not see a market crash or even seeing the so-called bubble bust. Don't forget, even if home price were to go down by 25%, that would put us to where homes were selling back in January of 2021. And if homes were to drop in value by 50%, that would put us into where homes were selling back up late 2015. Again, with less overall inventory, continued strong buyer demand, pressure on the rental market, and the continued appropriate mortgage qualification restriction, I don't see the market crashing, bubble busting in 2022. Sorry to bust your bubble. But that being said, if you do disagree, please be sure to comment below. Number 2, we'll see another double-digit increase in the freehold housing sector. I predict we will see anywhere from a 10 to 12% increase in Q1 and Q2 at the beginning of 2022. And this will largely due to the fact that we will not come close to seeing the level of inventory required to have cool out market, with continued massive delay in the new home sector, thus delaying new product coming to market, more immigration coming to Victoria and the pandemic shift in buyer preference, and the continued historically low interest rate means a recipe for only one thing, and that is affordability will continue to decrease, making it difficult for buyers to enter the market. The two areas I predict will be impacted the most will be the first-time home buyer and the first-time move-up buyer. And these are the buyers who already own their first home and are looking to move up for the first time. Here's a quick recap of what the year-over-year look like in terms of price appreciation of single-family homes in Victoria core. The average price on December 2020 was $915,300. Fast forward that to December 2021 is $1,144,900, and that's a 25.1% increase. With this being said, I also predict that we will begin to see a softening in the aggressive price appreciation we have been seeing in the past 12 months, and this will most likely take place in the later part of 2022. I think we continue to see prices go up, but at a pace much more manageable, and most likely in Q3 of this year. The reason for this is mortgage rate increase and possible monetary policy influence, and perhaps further tax implication or even restriction regarding non-resident owner. This past year has seen 88.9% of all real estate transactions in Victoria completed by buyers right here in BC, 10.4% outside of BC, and 1.03% non-resident from outside of Canada. And before you start equating non-resident owner to foreign buyers, please note that majority of these transactions were completed by local buyers in the marketplace purchasing their first, second, and third investment properties. So I have also just killed all those rumors that home prices increase because of the foreigner. Number 3, I predict that we'll see at least a 15% increase in the price of a resale condo in the new year of 2022. This will heavily be fueled by, again, net immigration coming to Victoria. People are desperately trying to get back to the new normal, and the fact that construction start will continue to be delayed in 2022. I predict that a large portion of this price appreciation will happen in the beginning of 2022 as interest rates continue to hold at all-time low. This, coupled with the fact that the rental market continued to heat up with inventory being gobbled up at a lightning fast pace, will ultimately have would-be renter jump into home ownership. Average price on December 2020 of condos was $487,100. Fast forward to December 2021, it is $570,600, and that's a 17.1% increase. Number 4, I predict that mortgage rate will go up. And before you crucify me by telling me that you and everyone else in the Greater Victoria knows that mortgage rates are going to go up, let me share with you the mechanic as to why they are going to go up. Bear with me for a moment as I geek out here. Number one, Bank of Canada is ending its quantitative easing. And what is the quantitative easing? It is a monetary policy whereby a central bank purchases a predetermined amount of government bonds or other financial assets in order to inject the money into the economy to expand economic activity. Buying these securities adds new money to the economy and also serve to lower interest rate by bidding up fixed income securities. It also expands the central bank balance sheet. Number two, this quantitative easing will affect fixed rate mortgage, not variable rate. But this is not to say that variable rate will not go up in 2022 or be affected, because most likely they will follow. Okay, so now we know that interest rates are going to go up, and I anticipate the first rate hike to be an increase of around 25 basis points. In total, I think we will have around 3 to 4 interest rate hike in 2022. That will equate to around 100 to 125 basis points, which means about a 1% to 1.25% increase. I would anticipate the first one coming at the end of Q1 of 2022 or early Q2. Depends on COVID, this might get pushed to Q3. Again, this is entirely speculative. My prediction number 5, I predict that we're gonna have less sale in the Greater Victoria this year. A grand total of 10,052 properties sold over the course of 2021, and that's 18.3% more than was sold in 2020. This number came very close to the record year of 2016, where 10,622 properties were sold. And obviously, we know what fueled this incredible growth in sales. That is the massive buyer demand and historically low interest rate. So why do I think we have less sale in this year? Interest rate will go up, which we will see a percentage of buyers leave the buyer pools and continue low inventory. And by this, I predict we'll see even lower level of inventory than in 2021, which would then mean less sales. And please don't think that this will signal a price correction, as it won't. We continue to see home prices increase, but not at such a rapid pace as we did on 2021. There you go, that's my bold prediction of the Victoria real estate market in 2022. If you would like to discuss further or find out more information, please call or text me at this phone number here, or ask us on Instagram and Facebook at Pivot Homes Group. And again, please be sure to subscribe to our channels for more content, and I'm looking forward to connect then.